Hello, welcome once again to this channel. Today I'll be taking you through fully funded master's program in communication. I have about 12 universities offering fully funded master's program in communication. So please take your time and then go through this scholarship section one by one, and then I'll reveal the 12 scholarships to you. But before we go any further, I want you to subscribe to this YouTube channel. I want you to share. I want you to like. I want you to send me a comment message. Okay, so let's go straight into the scholarships. So the first one, we are looking at the Ohio State University, the School of Communication. So the Masters of Arts in Communication at the Ohio State University is currently offering a fully funded master's program in communication. So you see the Master of Arts in Communication here. Okay, so the Master of Arts in Communication designed for those who plan to go to doctoral programs. So if you want to pursue a career in communication, if you want to pursue an academic discipline in communication, this fully funded master's program in communication is for you. So let's look at the funding. It says we offer funding to all students admitted to the MA program. So the highlighted one, we offer funding to all students admitted to our MA program. So the moment you are admitted to this school, everything is covered. You are given a tuition fee waiver, a monthly stipend, and also health insurance. The monthly stipend is to cover for your accommodation, your feeding, and related expenses. So the moment you are admitted into this school, the School of Communication at the Ohio State University, everything is funded. So please, this is the first one. So let's go to the second one. Okay, the second one is University of Cincinnati, the College of Arts and Sciences. So our program is designed so that full-time students complete their degree in 2 years. So it's a 2-year master's program in communication. So let's look at the benefits. Many of our full-time MA students receive a graduate assistantships, and that's GA. This competitive assistantship pays your tuition and provides 15,776 stipend each year for 2 years. So this is the highlighted one. You are going to be given a tuition fee waiver and also be provided with a stipend of 15,776 each year. So all full-time students are considered for graduate assistantship unless you indicate you are not interested. So the moment you apply to this school, you are considered for graduate assistantship unless you indicate that, oh no, I don't want it. That one you'll be exempted. But then if you don't indicate that you don't want the graduate assistantship, you are going to be considered for this funding. So your tuition fee is paid for, and then you are going to be given a monthly stipend. Okay, so this is the University of Cincinnati College of Arts and Sciences for the Master of Arts in Communication. Okay, so let's go to the third one. Okay, so the Illinois State University, the Master's Program in Communication. So they have other specialties that you can do. So the communication, they have organizational communication, instructional communication, interpersonal communication, public relations, mass communication, rhetoric. So the one that you're interested in, you can opt for it and then you go for it. So some go to complete PhD degrees in communication related. So if you get a master's in communication, you can also opt to do a PhD in communication, other related fields or programs. Okay, so let's look at the funding. Okay, let's see. Okay, graduate teaching assistantship. So you can apply to become a graduate teaching assistant in the School of Communication. Qualified degree programs applicants who intend full-time study may apply for the GAT position, that's graduate assistantship program. So this school too offers graduate assistantship or teaching assistantship. It means you are going to either help them in research or help them in teaching. So graduate assistants are trained to teach introductory course in communication and or to perform other services for the School of Communication. So it is either you are going to be trained, and then you'll be allowed to teach introductory courses in communication or perform other services for the school, either as secretary, be in the administrative section, or become a research assistant for the department. So let's look at what it covers. The assistantship carries a full tuition waiver and a monthly stipend of approximately $1,300 for up to 4 semesters. And then graduate teaching assistants also receive a waiver for up to 12 credits of summer coursework. So you are going to be given a tuition fee waiver and also a monthly stipend. And also during the summer, if you enroll in any coursework, it also covers it. So the University of Cincinnati School of Communication graduate teaching assistantship for you. Okay, so let's go to the fourth one. Okay, the fourth one is University of Kentucky, the College of Communication Information. So graduate program in communication. So let's look at the funding. So they also offer teaching assistantships. They have scholarships here, and then they have assistantship, either teaching assistantship or research assistantship. So assistantships are highly competitive, and acceptance to the program does not guarantee a funding offer. So they also offer the teaching assistantship and then the research assistantship program. So it's very competitive, so you should compose a crafted statement of purpose so that you can get this fully funded master's program in communication. So it is either TA or RA at the University of Kentucky School of Communication and Information. So let's go to the next one. Okay, University of Minnesota School of Communication Studies. So okay, our mass communication graduate students are among the most highly compensated across UA journalism and mass communication graduate programs. Admitted students receive continuous funding, that's 2 years for the MA program and 4 years for PhD program throughout a combination of assistantship and fellowships. Our funding package provides a stipend, tuition remission, health insurance, and support for student travel and university fees. All admitted students receive funding unless they are funded by external sources. We also offer several funding opportunities to support graduate student research. So you can see for yourself. So the moment you are admitted to the University of Minnesota Masters or PhD in Communication Studies, it is fully funded. So either for 2 years for the master's program or 4 years for the PhD program in communication. So you are provided a monthly stipend, a tuition fee remission, and then health insurance. And also, if your research comes with travels, maybe you travel to different countries to conduct a research, they also have travel allowance for you. So you can see it is fully funded. So the University of Minnesota MA or PhD in communication studies. So we have the mass communication graduate students work as research or teaching assistant during their funding window. That's 2 years or 4 years for PhD. The normal assistantship commitment is 20 hours per week during the academic year. So you are going to work for the university either as a TA or RV, research assistant, and then you are going to work for 20 hours per week. Our teaching assistants aid faculty with their undergraduate courses with duties ranging from grading to leading discussions. So you are going to assist as a teaching assistant or as a research assistant. You are going to aid or assist the faculty either to teach undergrad courses or to mark transcript or reports or grade students. Okay, so that's it for us. They have several other scholarships or fellowship programs. So you can see Harvard School Fellowship. So they have so many. So you can go through them, you can browse through them, and then you can apply to them. So they have so many of them. Stanley, Carson Graduate Scholarships, Ali and Belling, Hebeli Scholarships, the rest. They have so many of them. So you can go through them one by one, and then you can apply to them. Okay, so let's go to the next one. The University of Utah. The University of Utah Department of Communication is also currently offering a fully funded master's program in communication. For them, they have different areas that you can specialize. So 4 areas of emphasis. They have communicating science, they have health, communicating science, health, environment, and risk. So that is the first one, and then they have critical or cultural studies. That's the second one, and then journalism, media, and technology. So you can choose any of these, and then you can specialize in it. Okay, so let's look at the graduate assistantship that they offer. So graduate assistantship. So the department strives to fully fund all admitted graduate students who request funding when they apply to the graduate program, which facilitates students' success by immersing them in the department culture and ensuring a commensurate cohort experience. Funding is offered in the form of teaching or research assistantships. Full funding includes a tuition fee waiver as well as an annual stipend. So you are going to be offered a tuition fee waiver. Your tuition fee is going to be paid, and then you are going to be given a monthly stipend. And also, other extra remuneration for summer teaching is not included. That's base stipend. So for summer, you're not included. But then for the normal semester, you are going to be given a monthly stipend and then a tuition fee waiver. Okay, so that's the University of Utah Master of Arts in Communication. Okay, so let's continue. University of South Florida, the Department of Communication. So they are also offering a teaching assistantship programs for their MA students. So the Department of Communication is proud to offer the opportunity to our graduates to teach courses. So you are going to teach undergrad courses like introduction to communication and then related courses, and then you are going to be given a stipend, a tuition fee waiver, and then also a stipend. So they also offer teaching assistance for their MA in communication programs. Okay, so let's look at what does the assistantship. PhD graduate students on teacher assistantship receive a stipend paid over 9 months, end of August through mid-May. MA graduate students on teaching assistants receive a stipend over 9 months. All teaching assistantships include tuition waiver. So you are going to be provided a tuition waiver and also a monthly stipend. So that is the University of South Florida MA in Communication Studies. So let's continue to the next one. The Baylor University MA in Communication. So the College of Arts and Sciences, Film and Digital Media. So MA funding and assistantship. Okay, so there are multiple opportunities for scholarship funding and graduate assistantship in the MA in Communication program and other non-academic departments across Baylor campus. The Department of Film and Digital Media awards several fully funded graduate assistantships that includes a tuition scholarships and a $15,000 annual stipend. These graduate assistants serve as teaching assistants who facilitate instructions and evaluate work in, that's the course, production models and introduction to mass communication. The department also awards partial or full scholarship to other students who do not work as graduate assistants depending on budgetary allocations. So you can see they also offer graduate assistantship and then funding. So it is either you are going to teach the undergrads in some courses, or you serve as a support staff to their department. And also those who do not even work as graduate assistants are also given some funding based on their availability. So the Graduate School of Communication at Baylor University is also offering a fully funded master's program in communication. So if you have interest in communication, you can go through them and then you can apply to this fully funded master's program. So let's continue. The next one is Ball State University, the Department of Communication Studies. So Masters in Communication Studies. That's organizational and professional communication development concentration. So let's look at what they have for us. Okay, graduate assistantships. So our department typically has more than 20 graduate assistantships every year, giving you a chance to work directly with our faculty and students while helping you pay for your education. So you are going to help their faculty and then staffs, and then in turn you are going to be given a tuition fee waiver and also a monthly stipend. So that is the Ball State University Department of Communication Studies. So let's continue. The next one is Arizona State University, the Walter Cronkite School of Journalism and Mass Communication. So let's look at what they have for us. The graduate programs funding. So they also have graduate assistantship programs. So assistantship packages include tuition, full tuition fee, health insurance, and a stipend. That's $8,000 per semester for first 2 years. During those 2 semesters, graduate assistants work 20 hours per week for the school, usually assigned to conduct research with individual faculty member or serve as teaching assistants for online courses. The graduate assistantship package also covers tuition for the 3rd semester of the program. Because of the demands of the capstone experience, graduate students do not take on work hours or receive a stipend in the 3rd semester. So you can read for yourself, and then you can see for yourself that Arizona State University is also offering a graduate assistantship program for those admitted into their MA Communication Studies. Okay, so let's continue. The University of Arizona College of Social and Behavioral Sciences, that is the Department of Communication. So let's look at what they also have for us. Okay, so they are also offering us a graduate assistantship program. Okay, can't find it, but then they are also offering a graduate assistantship program for their MA and then PhD programs. So it's either you teach undergrad courses or you become a research assistant to their faculty. So the College of Social and Behavioral Sciences, that's the Department of Communication at Arizona, University of Arizona, is also offering a graduate assistantship to their MA in Communication Studies students. So let's look at the last one that will be taken from Erasmus Mundus Scholarship. So they have a program in journalism. This one is not in US, this one is in Europe. The deadline has passed for the 2024 to 2026 edition, and then the upcoming application cycle will commence on November 1, 2024, with a deadline set for January 10, 2025. So this is called the Erasmus Mundus Master's Program in Journalism. You can just type it in your search engine and then you can go through it. But then the application has not opened yet. It will open in November 1st, 2024. So I've provided you with 12 scholarships program for MA in Communication Studies. If you have interest in communication, if you want to build a career in Communication Studies, if you want to become an academician in Communication Studies, you can apply to this fully funded MA program in Communication Studies. So please subscribe to this YouTube channel if you haven't done that, and then if you're a returning subscriber, thanks for visiting this page. Please share, like, and then comment for others to get this fully funded opportunity. Thank you.